Tuning in to the online broadcast network, AfterBuzz TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment.
Very good team. Johnson.
AfterBuzz TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hey everybody, happy Monday to you. Welcome. If you guys are here for the Castle After Show, we have a special surprise for you tonight. Castle is on hiatus, so we have the wonderful Mike Mosley with us tonight, so thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
If you guys are on Twitter, make sure to tweet us. You can find me on Twitter at Heather Joy Smith.
And I'm Alexis Torres. You can find me all over the social media as atorres890.
And let everybody watching know where they can find you on Twitter.
I'm at Mike Gene Mose. Mike
right.
Gene, G-E-N-E-M-O-S-E.
All right.
Awesome.
Is Gene your middle name?
Gene is my middle name. Gene's my dad's
I knew
name. Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
See how that? Mike and the Gene.
Oh, I like that. Clever.
Like it.
Clever.
Well, you know, you play Jerry Tyson, Triple X Killer,
Yes.
Michael Boudreau.
I'm just gonna scoot over.
Yeah, we got
Scoot
tons
over
of
here.
names
Yeah. Yeah.
on Castle. And
Yes.
so let's talk a little bit about your character on the show.
Okay.
We talked earlier, you're giving us nightmares on the show.
Okay, that's okay. Good.
It means
I mean,
That's
it
kind of
means
the
you're
idea.
doing really good.
That's good.
Right?
Yeah.
So what has it been like for you playing those characters?
It's been great. I mean, you know, I never knew it was gonna go as long as it did. I didn't know that it was gonna be such a kind of a fan favorite. You know what I mean? I just started out, getting the gig on Castle, and I hadn't, I didn't know. I just thought and then he ended up getting away, and then and then all of a sudden I was like, well, they got to get him, right? Castle's got to get this guy. And then they called up, and then there was a couple more episodes. But then they also would like weave the storyline in there, even if I wasn't there. And then they had Dr. Neiman.
Yep.
Which was pretty cool, and yeah, it's just been fun, and the people there are so cool. Like Fillion is so awesome, and everybody's so cool and warm, and having such a good time.
That's awesome.
They're very welcome.
Do you usually get like after these? I think you've had 3 episodes on Castle for
I
the
think
Triple.
so.
Yeah,
It's weird.
Yeah,
Those 3, I've done like seasons of a show that people don't recognize, but those 3 episodes, people will be like, hey, Jerry Tight, they'll stop me in the mall or something.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I was gonna ask you. I was
Yeah.
like, do you get like people stopping you, or maybe like oh, don't kill me, or
Yeah,
something like
it
that?
is weird. Yeah.
And maybe that is because, even if you're not in the episode, like you said, they're kind of tying it into other episodes, so the
Yes.
name is constantly coming up.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, especially this last season. I know a lot of fans, as soon as they had the teaser for your episode, they were like, no, we got rid of him. So I think it's very interesting how much of an impact that you've put on the show, especially for me, who's been a fan
Since the beginning.
Yeah, since day one.
Yeah. Are you going to be sad to see it go? Or maybe it won't go.
Wait a minute.
Who knows?
We got rid of you one time, and then you came back. So
I've been shot and thrown
Yeah.
off a bridge and
I was like, don't
blown
say
up.
that.
so
I
you
don't
could
know.
go and then come back like
That's
3
what I'm
more
hoping.
times.
That's what I'm hoping. Yeah.
Emotional on spotlight on right now.
The producer was like, if this episode gets enough views, he was like, I'll have you in a hospital bed, but hooked up to a heart monitor.
Oh
and he was
my
like,
gosh.
And so we'll see. I don't know, but I think that he got it this time. He seems to have gotten the bullet this time.
I'm not gonna lie.
Do you want him
I
back?
do want
We
him
want
back.
him back.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't mind. I know a lot of fans are like, just keep him dead, but I feel
Yeah.
like you are the one villain that can really rattle the whole cast or all the characters in the show. So I feel like if they kept that going, it'd be awesome.
It would be awesome.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
And even if they did kill you off again, there could be like flashbacks to like previous seasons
Or another
ago.
weirdo who got like plastic
Yes,
surgery to look like the
exactly.
guy.
Yeah.
You
could have a
know,
whole
we were
nother-
on set, and I was like, it was like my first day back on set, and and I was like, talking to the writers, I was like, so am I Michael Boudreau? And they were like, just wait on that question right now. And they were like, I was like, so I didn't even know if I was this Boudreau character or this Jerry
Wow.
Tyson character. They were
Wow,
like,
they didn't even tell you?
No, so I was just like, I'll be Boudreau then, and I'll just play that. So This has been fun. It's such a
That's
fun
wild.
show.
Oh, cool. I like that they did that instead of being like, okay, yeah, you have to do these two characters.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
So I felt like that kind of helped with your character because all of us were kind of like, wait, he could actually just be another plastic surgery character. We don't know yet. And then
Yeah.
at the very end, we're like, that Jerry. So I appreciate it. I think your character is fantastic.
Thank you so
Even
much.
though, again, he's the thing of my nightmares.
Okay.
That episode was just so creepy.
We were like this the whole time while we were watching before we did our after show.
It's so fun. You know, like they get, letting me like wink at like getting to do cool stuff like that.
yes.
You read that and you're just like, oh man, I can't wait.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's just fun stuff like that.
And not to like go on a complete rabbit trail, I really like the fact because I was a huge fan of you in Scrubs for the last season. So seeing you be this kind of, I guess you were kind of a jackass at one point in Scrubs, but going from that to being like a comedic character to being like this straightforward, like creepy serial killer, I thought that was pretty awesome.
Oh, thanks. Yeah,
So-
it was fun.
Yeah, so I was like, wait. No, that's not Drew, is it?
Yeah, you wonder.
Is that Drew? No.
Yeah.
No, Drew, why? So
I know.
I really like that. I thought it was
good.
awesome.
You
good.
also play on USA's Siren,
Siren.
which is also comedic.
Yes.
Which do you prefer? Do you like doing the more drama or more comedic?
I can't pick. I mean, it's like I just love all of this kind of storytelling that we get to do, whether it's on a play or movie, TV, comedy, drama, whatever. Explosions or like a small little kitchen drama or whatever. I just love all of it, so I can't really pick. But I do notice that if I do one for a long time, I start to kind of crave the other.
Yeah.
So it was like kind of nice
okay.
after doing 2 seasons of Scrubs. It was like when we get, then they put me in like, a trench coat with a gun.
That's very true.
And I'm like doing laps around this cuffed, Nathan Fillion. That was
my
a
God,
fun,
that was awesome.
That was a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't really pick. But right now, Sirens is like my baby. I love doing Sirens. I love the people I get to work with. I love, we just go to work all day and crack up, and every once in a while they call action and cut, and then and they give us a
always
sandwich.
fun.
So
They give us a
true.
sandwich and a little pat on the butt, and we go home.
Yeah.
I like that.
You mentioned that you did a little bit of Broadway, and I saw that you were in a show at Cherry Lane in New York
I'm so glad
City.
you brought that up.
And
Oh my gosh.
I read that and I was like, oh, I'm so jealous.
Why?
That
You
is
remember the
so-
Cherry Lane? I think I was in the Cherry Lane alternative. I think I was like the side space at the Cherry Lane. You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't matter. You were there. Yeah. And I love that theater. And
Yeah.
it's just
It's
like you
so
walk
good.
in there and
It's
it's,
really
like
cool.
so cool.
Yeah, that was fun. I did a play for a company called Stage Farm, and we did like a bunch of shorts from like popular playwrights, in town and stuff like that. It was fun.
How fun.
I like that.
Yeah,
Cherry Lane.
I know.
Cherry
I
Lane.
saw that. I was like, oh,
I miss
so
it. Did you
jealous.
you were from New York? You spent some time in New York?
No. I've just been back there to visit and stuff
Okay.
and went in there. And
Yeah, same here.
So cool.
Yeah.
I love
Where are
all
you all
that.
from?
I'm from Sacramento, so
Okay.
born and raised in California.
Okay.
Yeah, same here. I'm in Southern California, but I've moved around a lot. I was living in San Francisco for a really long time.
Really, I've never
Yeah.
been.
It's awesome.
I always get scolded for not going to San Francisco. I liked New
you
Orleans.
gotta go.
I spent some time in New Orleans, and the people in New Orleans are the ones that say San Francisco. It's like, you know what I mean?
Well, it's
So-
funny
Yeah.
because San Francisco would rather be in New Orleans. It's so strange. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard that. That's so strange. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely cooler than it is up here weather-wise, and there's a lot of great food out there. Like it's a great place to visit.
Absolutely.
I would definitely stamp of approval.
Gotta
Go out there. Yeah.
But you're from Iowa.
That's right.
So, I mean,
I've never been out there.
I've never been to Iowa either.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, that's got to be completely different
It's a little
than
different.
LA
I was
and
just
New York
back
City.
there. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was just back there, and it's completely different. I mean,
I can't even
yeah,
imagine.
you had corn up to here. You could
Really?
drive forever, and you never, you just see corn and farmhouses, and But I grew up in like a university town, University
so
of
it
Northern
was, like,
Iowa.
a
So
good
it was
amount of
like,
people.
it was like a
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Iowa's like a crazy place. Like we voted for Barack Obama and Mike Huckabee. So you know what I mean? So you kind of get an idea of like the diversity of
That's a
those
great
opinions.
example.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
I can't. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if is there a project that you would love to work on that you know that's maybe coming out now, or maybe like I know that the most from what I've seen, I've noticed that you're usually working on mostly comedies or maybe dramas here and there, but I don't know if there's like a project, like a dream project you would love to work on, or a dream cast that you would like to work on.
Jeez. Yeah. I mean, right now I'm trying to I'm trying to kind of produce my own stuff a little bit too.
Awesome.
And I can't I'm not going to say anything about it yet because
Yeah.
my publicist told me not to. I don't know why.
We're not
There's
gonna-
specific
we're not gonna pry.
things that they have things in place, but yeah. So I'm trying to do that. Like I'd like to produce or or direct. I think would be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm hoping next year they let me direct on Sirens. We'll see.
Ooh, that'd be
that would
cool.
be
Yeah,
really
it'd be
cool.
it'd be really cool. So we'll see.
Nice.
I like that. I will be there watching. So.
Okay.
I will be. Oh, all right, Mike. I see what you're doing there.
yeah. You're like, "Oy."
This guy.
Oopsie.
You have actually a big movie coming out here
I
on May
know.
8th, I believe.
Yeah.
Hot Pursuit with Reese Witherspoon, who we love, and
Yes.
Sofia Vergara.
That's right.
It looks hysterical in the trailer. I was like laughing out loud, like sitting at my desk
Yeah.
today. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my God.
I think I was
good.
driving and
Yeah.
I saw both of the posters of Sophia and Witherspoon, and I was sitting there going, "What in the world is this movie about?" And as soon as I got home, I was like, "Nobody talk to me! I need to find out what this
Yeah.
movie's about." And I think it's going to be hysterical.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
It's
for
a
it.
lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We those two, we went to the first table read, which was like the first day where everybody's together and shaking hands and stuff like that. And these two started reading, and everybody's cracking up, and we realized that they hadn't even met before. Like that was the first time that they'd read the
Really?
thing together, and it was so funny and it was so good. And they're physically different, and they're handcuffed to each other a lot of the time. And Sophia's just kind of whipping Reese around,
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, and it was in New Orleans. We were down there for 2 months. It's like my favorite, one of my
I
favorite
need
places.
to start hanging out down there.
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, well, they're making a lot of movies down there. They're offering tax credits. They
are.
were doing like Jurassic World and Terminator, whatever Terminator we're on.
100.
Terminator World.
I know which Terminator it is. I just can't remember
Yeah.
the name of it right now. But
Yeah.
I love Terminator, so they should make more.
Can you tell us a little bit about your character in the movie?
Yes, please.
Yes, I play a cop who may or may not be a corrupt cop, and me and Matthew Del Negro are chasing Sophia and Reese through Texas, trying to catch them.
Now, is Reese really a cop in the movie?
Yes,
Okay.
she plays a cop. in
Yeah,
the movie.
Couldn't tell
I
if it
couldn't
was
tell
like fake
either.
cop or
Yeah.
real
No, she's
cop.
a real.
She's a real
she's
cop.
a real cop by the book cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to picture her
Yeah.
as
Okay,
a law
what was her
enforcer.
character's name in Election?
Crap. I know this. No.
Only we had little computers in
I
our
know.
pockets where we could look up anything.
All right. Well, you can ask another
Tracy
question. while I
Flick.
look.
Tracy Flick.
Yes.
Yes,
She's
you're
like a
right.
Tracy Flick cop. She's
Okay.
like by
Okay.
the book, and then she kind of gets in under, in over her head with Sophia's character, who's like this drug cartel's wife.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
good.
I don't know. It's again really hard to picture her as a cop in general, but I can totally see her by the book.
Yes,
Cop.
she was like, I think
Yeah.
that she used to work in like evidence collection. You know what I mean? Like she's
Yeah.
never even
Yeah.
like had like pointed a gun.
Oh my
you know what I mean? And that's kind of the cop she is. She's
Yeah.
like they put her by the desk,
Yeah.
And then something goes wrong and she has to kind of save the day.
Oh yeah, it's
I
perfect.
love that. Like every time they were on the news, they're like the 4'11".
I know.
4'7". And
Yeah,
they're just
exactly.
Yeah, she's
and then
getting shorter and
she's
shorter.
getting shorter, and Sophia's age is going higher and higher.
Yeah.
So mean. I was like, jeez.
Yeah, it was very
It
funny.
looks good. I can't
Yeah.
wait to see that.
Yeah, me too.
Couple more weeks. Do you have some Twitter questions? Or
No, not off the bat. A lot of people were waiting to watch live to send
yeah,
it, but I'll keep updating while we're at it. But I think we should go to our game.
Yeah, okay, so we have a little game. It's called the
Okay.
hashtag game. So we're just going to pick out a few questions here for
Okay.
you. You ready?
I think
These
so.
are really hard hitting
I
questions.
just say hashtag.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then your answer. Okay, if you had to pick one celebrity to play you in a documentary, who would play you?
Ooh, thank you.
Hashtag Meryl Streep.
Oh, I like Steven in the booth
I'll have you
cracking
pick
up.
one.
All right. All right. If you could only hang out with one person for the rest of your life, who would it be?
Hashtag. Is this like the millionaire
Yes,
music?
it is the millionaire music, and I love the man in the booth right now.
Yeah. Hashtag Meredith Vieira.
Oh.
Just because of the
Yeah,
millionaire
no.
thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead. It's your turn.
All right. Who is your celebrity crush? Steven's having too much fun back there.
I love it. I love the fact that he's playing this music right now.
Hashtag Meryl Streep.
You know what?
got
I'm on the
No,
same.
celebrity crush, like a real celebrity
Real
crush.
celebrity crush.
Celebrity crush.
I said Meryl Streep.
Kate Winslet.
Oh, yeah.
She's so talented.
I didn't think about that. I still stick with
Yes.
Meryl Streep though.
You remember Titanic?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. What was your first tattoo?
My first tattoo? That's very hashtag a mask that I drew when I was like a kid. I drew this like mask when I was a kid, and then when I was 18, I was like, put it on my arm.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Yeah.
I always see it always gets a good answer.
So hashtag all that, what I just said.
Everything that was on there.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do 2 more.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I've got some questions.
Okay, what is your biggest fear?
Yes! Thank you. I was like, please let him hit the Price is Right stuff. That would make me so happy right now.
Hashtag heights.
Yeah. Oh, that was the wrong answer.
That's it, right. The correct answer was spiders.
Hashtag
Yes, I was like,
snakes.
we were looking for hashtag snakes, sir.
Sorry, that was
Yeah.
wrong.
All right, last question of our game. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would
Pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Hashtag pizza.
Yes, I
Hashtag
totally.
taco pizza. You ever
Yes!
had taco pizza?
Oh, yes.
Yes. I'm okay
So
with that.
on.
Hashtag taco pizza. So I'm going to name my first son, I think, Taco Pizza.
Taco pizza.
Mosley.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. All right, so I've got a few questions here actually.
Okay.
So I'm really glad. Thanks for all of your questions and tweeting it out. I really appreciate it. If you still want to send some, go ahead. You can just hit it to Heather Joy Smith and Torres 890. So the first question is, what did you enjoy most about having a recurring role on Castle?
The beginning, having a job and getting paid. That was my favorite part about it. I was like,
makes sense.
Yeah, that was my favorite part. Yeah, and they were so sweet. They were always so sweet and welcoming, and like Nathan's like just like such a good quarterback over there. You know what I mean? Like he,
Yeah.
Like a note. Like he writes you like a little. He wrote like a little note saying, "Hey, welcome back. We're so glad to have you. This character's like a popular one. If you need anything, let me." Nobody does
That
that.
is so sweet.
Yeah.
If you couldn't
Class
fall in love
act.
with that man anymore,
Mm-hmm.
jeez. What was the best part playing the most badass villain we've seen in the Triple X Killer? That's exactly what it said. It's from Letitia. Thanks, Letitia.
Oh, thanks, Letitia, for that compliment. It was fun playing it. I don't know. It's just, you get to kind of weasel into your head and just be creepy and weird. And yeah, it's fun.
The first question, I'm sorry, was Tori Welk. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. I think this is, I can't say, can you say this name, Heather? Can you see that?
Waleed
Yeah.
Shaki?
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. We're butchering it.
With everything, how is it with everything compared to your previous role on Castle to Sirens now?
Say that again.
Sorry, I'm assuming that your English is not very great, so I apologize. He's pretty much saying, compared to your role on Castle and your role on Sirens, like how different was it to prepare for these two roles? That's what he's asking.
Yeah.
We obviously know that they're two different roles,
Yeah.
but he just wants to know how you would prepare for something that's more drama based, and then this one that's more for comedy.
Yeah. Well, I think comedy, to me, is at least for the 2 times I've done it, or been paid to do it, the Scrubs and Sirens. Yeah, it's more like it just kind of happens. It kind of flows, and I didn't overthink it, and I just kind of trusted the writing.
Yeah.
And and just trusted my other actor and tried, and it was fun. It's fun because you do like 2 takes according to the script, and then and then you kind of start to meander a little bit, and you get to kind of riff with your friends and stuff. It's like being in a band a little bit, whereas like the drama stuff is just a little more like, yeah, you kind of go off into the corner and say it over and over in your head, and you get to try to get to a calm place, and it's a different beast.
Yeah, I guess he was just curious to see how you can transition from both.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
That was a really good question. I'm sorry I butchered it. I'm just terrible today. I can't
Not
speak.
at all.
I think that's water in here. I don't know.
Mine's got vodka. I don't know.
Yeah, apparently.
Jeez. I think that's all I have for 20
Yeah.
questions. So
Yeah, cool. What else do you have going on? Any other fun projects that you can maybe tease a little bit?
No, I'm just waiting to find out. We're gonna, finish. Sirens is gonna finale in 2 Tuesdays, and and we're just really hoping USA, invites us back to Chicago so we can go make more of them because we just really love it.
So is that's where you guys shoot? Is in Chicago?
We shoot in Chicago. Have you ever been?
No, I would love to go.
Me either.
You guys gotta get out to the Midwest.
Apparently
know.
so.
Come on.
I've been to Kansas a bunch of times, but that's about
Okay.
it.
No,
All right.
I don't. My family doesn't travel very much.
No.
So, I mean, it's funny because we travel internationally a lot, but we don't travel within the country.
Okay.
So, like, I've been to the Philippines. We're going to Japan next spring.
Well done.
I've been to China a couple times, things like
Well
that.
done.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Apparently, I need
Chicago.
to, yeah. Apparently, I need to go to Chicago.
Yeah.
I went to Mozambique once in South Africa. That was wild. For a gig for this show called Generation Kill. You ever see this show?
Yes.
Yeah, it was like a mini series on HBO about the invasion of Baghdad, and I had like 2 pages of dialogue. And they were like, get some shots. You know, you get your malaria shots. You're going to, So they flew me to it was like 12 hours to Dakar, Senegal, 12 hours to Johannesburg, and then like a little to Maputo, Mozambique.
Great,
and like a little puddle jumper.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was really funny that you said it like that. So I was like hung out there for like 3 days, shot for an afternoon. How was that?
It was awesome. It was wild. It was really a crazy experience.
Did you have any off time to like?
Yes.
Around
one day I hired this guy, and he took me in a van to this like little island that was like, we had to get on a ferry to go to this island, and then I had the entire Indian Ocean to myself. Like I could look over this way, nobody, this way, nobody, not a soul on the beach, and I was like swimming in the Indian Ocean.
That's so crazy.
Awesome.
And my guide or whatever was like watching my backpack. I was like watching my backpack, and I was like swimming. I was like having fun. I was like, but man, don't touch that backpack, dude, because I don't know where I'm at or what. I don't know. Like I was afraid I was gonna get rolled, but it was great. We had prawns the size of like a baby's arm and stuff. It was just like fantastic. It was like fun. That's the craziest place I've ever been to. What's the craziest place y'all have ever been to? Like out of your comfort zone.
Probably China. Because mine was more of it was a layover before I got to the Philippines, but I was meeting up with my family, so I was by myself. It's like a Home Alone kind of thing where they're like, oh, there's something wrong with the plane, so you're gonna have to wait like a day, so you're just gonna have to hang out in the airport of China. And I was just like, gosh. So that was a little bit of a weird experience for me, and I called my mom and everybody, and they're just like, go walk around. I was like, nope, because I'll get lost and I won't be able to get back here. So I'll just hang out in the airport. And that was a weird thing because I was like 14.
Oh,
so
wow.
It was a weird time. Yeah, all by myself. It was really weird for me. Yeah,
it's a little scary.
But that was about it.
I haven't been anywhere cool.
What?
Or weird.
Really?
Really. Hawaii, New York, and Florida are the furthest
Hawaii's
I've ever
awesome,
been.
though.
Hawaii's awesome.
I love Hawaii.
What island in Hawaii?
We went to Oahu almost every year growing up.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm actually, what? My parents just came back from Oahu recently.
Should go skydiving on the North Shore?
I'm afraid of heights too.
Yeah,
I can't do it. I think
I'm afraid of Space Mountain at Disneyland.
What?
Yes.
I recently went to Six Flags, you guys. I thought I was going to die.
I've worked there for 2 summers, and I loved it.
You liked it?
I couldn't do it. I was screaming like I thought I was going to kill my friends.
What
for
ride
taking
were
me
you
there.
on?
The Kayatsu or something like that.
Tatsu.
Tatsu.
Yeah.
You're like literally hanging from the top, like free falling, like almost.
Are you falling? Is it a roller coaster?
It's a roller coaster, but there's nothing under you.
So what it is that you're lying on your stomach and you're strapped in like this, and you're kind of crouched, and then they pull the mechanics up, so you're lying flat on your stomach, and then you go through loops and things like that.
Don't ever go on
Really?
it. You will
I'll
pay your
do it.
pants.
I'll be scared, but I'll do it. I'll scream like a little baby.
That was me.
Yeah.
Like literally.
It
was bad.
Yeah, that's always fun when I was the person on the microphone that's like, hi, welcome to Six Flags. Are you guys ready to scream? And like that was like my job.
Oh,
and
really?
I used to strap people in and be like, okay, bye. And like let you go.
Yeah.
So I love that job.
I'll say Six Flags was the craziest place I've
That's
ever
all right.
been.
Yeah, Mozambique, the Chinese
Six
airport,
Flags.
and Six Flags.
Totally fits in.
Yeah.
I have to ask,
Crazy.
Michael, have you ever Googled yourself?
Yeah.
Have you found the doctor?
Yes, I have found the doctor.
Oh, that's so great.
I have found the doctor, Dr. Michael Mosley. This guy.
Yes.
He does crazy like fecal transplants and stuff. And he's like talks about that guy's fascinating.
Have you ever met him?
No, damn it. Is he here? What if like you were
That
like, what
would've
if you were
been-
like,
No,
well, here he is.
Here it comes.
All right, take a seat,
Shoot.
buddy. We're gonna talk.
Yeah, no, I'm wondering about Dr. Michael Mosley. Yeah, and his fecal transplant. Like, I don't know, what does he do? He does,
now
like,
he's drinking his own blood.
yeah, he does
So
like these
weird.
like double dares of like, but there's like they're educational, I guess.
Yeah, it's mostly like I think it has to do with like some sort of dieting or something weird like that. I don't know. I just know I didn't when I was looking you up to see more research, he just kept popping up, and I'm like, no, this isn't the Michael
I
Mosley I
know.
want.
He probably Googles himself. He's like, yeah. I'm the actor.
Yeah. He's like, who's this guy? I think he's British.
Is he?
Yes,
He's
he
on
is
BBC.
British.
It always says BBC next to his name. Yeah, he's
so
probably
funny.
thinking the same thing. God, I hope I meet him someday.
That would
be
be
cool.
awesome.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
I can't.
right?
Oh my gosh, we should have them both in studio.
We should.
Can we?
That
I'm
would be
like,
kind of
I'm like, are you a fan
I
of
would-
Castle? You should we'll all just sit and talk.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
I want to get like the guys, the sirens guys, the EMTs, to like go to his like office as EMTs.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
that
that'd
would
be
be so
amazing.
funny.
Yeah, that'd
like
be good.
overdose on. Never mind, I'm not gonna go into that. It's kind of gross.
You know, yeah.
Oh my word.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for
Yeah, that was
joining
so
us
easy.
today.
Thank you guys
yeah,
so much.
We
That
make
was
it
fun.
painless.
Yeah, we just have to, we're just
fun.
sitting here talking, having
Yeah.
some vodka apparently.
Yeah, very good.
And just
Cheers.
talking. Yay!
Thanks, y'all.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and you can find all of us on Twitter. Let them know one more time where they can
At
find
Mike
you.
Gene Mose.
And aTorres890. Also, I'm gonna start vlogging soon, so I've done a couple already. But you can also follow me at youtube.com/ps890.
And you can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Heather Joy Smith. And like Alexis, I just updated my website, heatherjoysmith.com.
Yay!
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Mike,
Thanks
for
for having
joining
me.
us.
Thanks
And
for
we'll
having
see you guys in a few weeks.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.